So now I'm not saying that I'm a smug expert with Venus flytraps, or as it says here, dionaea. I can't read that next bit, but anyway, Venus flytraps. But what I can tell you is if you sit them in a saucer of water, it eats that water in 2 days, and then if you fill it again, it'll eat it again in 2 days, and that's worked for me, rather than watering or spraying them with a fine spray. Now, the other thing that's really worked is, I don't know if you can see this, but I snip off the ones that turn black. Now, there are 2 types that turn black. There's the one where it's caught a fly, so I'll try and zoom in on that now. I don't know if you can see that one there with the black patch on the left hand side. That one, that black patch is a fly and it's caught a fly. So obviously the point of the Venus flytrap is catches a fly, and then all the nutrients go down into the plant and the roots, and it helps the rest of the plant survive, so creating a symbiont circle and a life form that keeps flourishing. However, there's another one here that's caught a fly, where you can see that it is not turned black yet, but it's closed and there's a slight bulge in it. Just seeing if I can pick that out for you. There's a bulge in that one by the teapot spout. Anyway, that will turn black in a couple of weeks, just where the fly is. Now then, there are other ones, as I showed you earlier, that I've cut off here. And I've found that if you cut them off, the whole plant just goes crazy and does really, really well. If you leave them on, it doesn't seem to make much progress. So you get a lot more new growth if you actually snip off the black ones. As you can see, they're pretty black around the edges. I've got one on here that I can demonstrate with. I don't know if you can see in amongst all of this, there's a small one there that's got a black edge to it. So you get yourself a nice long pair of scissors, and hopefully if I go in and just take that one out, you got to be careful not to cut. You got to be very, very careful not to cut a second one. So I'm just going to snip that, and as you can see, and the best thing I've found, because you don't want to make them think there's a fly, is just almost snip it again and just take it out. And there's a third one that was going black around the edges. Okay, so that is how you get, and you can see the new growth coming through at the bottom there. That is how you encourage new growth on your Venus flytrap. Yeah, and also obviously keep it in a nice window with plenty of sunlight. Obviously that's going to be quite difficult in Great Britain as we approach October, November, December, but as much as possible is all we can do. All right, take care. Hope this helped you.